Okay, so our next speaker is from the Magistrates Court Service in Southport, and it's Sidney Mcllwaine.
Good evening everyone, my name is Sidney Mcllwaine and I'm a court assistant clerk for the Southport Magistrates Court, in particularly the Domestic and Family Violence Specialist Court being run at the moment. So I've been asked here just to discuss how university and my degree has impacted me professionally throughout university and through employment. So first of all, I work for the Southport Specialist Domestic and Family Violence Court in Southport. It's actually governed by DJAG, which is the Department of Justice and Attorney General. So this particular court was specifically designed to deal solely with family and domestic violence matters across Gold Coast. So this particular court came about after Quinton's Bryce did a report on the Not Now, Not Ever, which looked at family and domestic violence throughout Australia. So this court actually started a year ago today, so we just celebrated our first year. So initially this court was expected to last only 6 months. So we've just celebrated our first year and they've actually extended it until June 2017. So not only does this court provide court support and assistance in providing relevant documentation, but we actually liaise and work alongside important stakeholders in the community who assist those in need. So that's like the Domestic Violence Prevention Centre for Women and Centre Care for Men. So they assist in court and outside of court for those in need. So I actually started working at the courthouse 6 months ago, and my role, I look after the verification of the protection orders. So I work in the safe room in the court, so that's where the women sit. And so I look after all the protection orders, scan those through to the QPS, and then provide any documentation to either party. So my key focus is customer service, really. So I'm the face they see at the end of the court. I provide them with their order and make sure that everything's intact and that they're actually happy with their result. So I actually graduated from Griffith Gold Coast last year. So I did a single bachelor degree of criminology and criminal justice. Throughout my time at Griffith, I was actually involved in various CSS events, along with mentoring first year students in their transition into university. Growing up, I always had a fascination with the justice system, but I soon realised it's not like the Law and Order you see on TV. There's a lot more involved with the justice system, which you will learn if you choose to do this degree or not. And I really wanted to make an impact on it, which I am now part of. I particularly enjoyed constantly being supported by the staff and lecturers. They hold a very personal level throughout your degree, so whether it's with assessment, your career path, not sure what you want to do, they'll actually lead you in the right direction, which I personally enjoyed. The School of Criminology was exceptional throughout my studies. They always provided assistance. They're not someone that you need to be feared. They're like your friend. They'll help you if you need help with assessment or anything. They'll get you through it. The Criminology Student Society, definitely get involved. Not only do they do things throughout uni, but they do things outside of uni which actually helps you network. So that's whether your prison tours, police, your criminology balls which are coming up. It's just a different way to network. So I've actually met a couple of students in here just through that event, and it's nice just to see where they've actually ended up. I believe networking is fundamental when it comes to getting a job. I took part in the 3007 developing professionally and actually landed a job in my placement with the Logan City Council. So I looked at an integrated response for domestic violence on a local government level, which actually helped when I got my job at the Southport Magistrates Court. So in getting that, I actually applied through uni. So looking at your career boards, networking, speaking to your lecturers and just seeing what is out there. Events like tonight are really good. You know, even if you just send them a resume, they might know someone who can pass it on. And that's actually how I landed my job. So within a week, I actually started working at the Southport Magistrates Court. And I've just worked my way up from an administrations officer, so just dealing with general phone calls. It was really just a foot in the door, and I'm now part of a specialist court. So that's really exciting. So yeah, whether or not criminology is for you, there are lots of different organisations out there. So working for the Queensland courts, we liaise with a lot of them, whether it's QPS, your social workers, general public, parole, youth justice. We all relate some way or another. But yeah, I'll be here for the rest of the night if you have any other questions.